Hello, welcome to my kitchen table. Something has been bothering me for a long time, and that is something I want to discuss today, and that's the train derailment in Ohio and the toxic spill and mess that has been made there in that community and beyond. And I just don't even know what to say about this kind of stuff. It just makes my heart hurt so deeply for Mother Earth and what we do to her, the pollution that we cause her, the damage that we create. Makes my heart ache deeply for the wildlife and the human life and the plant life and the earth. It is just so upsetting to me, and people aren't talking about it, and I don't understand why it's not being talked about. Why it's, again, another thing that's being covered up. I mean, there's a little bit getting out there, but not a whole lot. So they're going in there and they're cleaning up the water in the soil that has been contaminated, and they're putting it in big truckloads and they're driving it down to Texas to dispose of it. That makes no sense to me. Why are you going to take toxic waste that you created in one area and have basically destroyed and drive it down to another area where there's more waterways, the Gulf of Mexico? Why are you taking it down there and going to dump it there to pollute more areas? I mean, this kind of crap has just got to stop. I am so upset. My heart aches. My body aches. It makes me sick. And when I say my heart aches, it actually aches. Now, this train derailment happened February 2nd. February 2nd. And we didn't really hear about it until last week, the beginning of last week. Why? Now, when they decided to go in there and let those barrels leak into the ground and then set it all on fire, they didn't just contain it to that area where that derailment happened. No, they put it up in a big, huge bomb that went up into the air and contaminated a much wider area. Much wider area. Now, when this stuff settles down, not only do we breathe it in, the animals, the fish and all that, but it gets into the soil, in the water, in the soil. And so when people are planting their victory gardens, trying to homestead, raise their animals, it's getting into that too. It is making it into our food supply, into our food chain. That's going to affect us all, not just that area where that accident happened. It's going to affect us all. Who's going to say that the wheat that might have been grown there is not in the bread that you are eating? Or the chicken, or the beef, or the pork that you've bought was not raised in that area and now has that crap in it, and you are now ingesting it. The corn. It breaks my heart so tremendously. And when I think of people who have decided that they want to homestead and live the best life they can for their families and raise their own food and be self-sufficient, what happens to those people? Their land is now contaminated. Their animals are contaminated. How about the Amish community that's out there? Huge Amish community. What happens to them and their farms? This is something that we really, really need to pray about, because I don't know that there's really much else we can do but pray. We can protest. We can get out there off our lazy asses, get out there and start protesting these things and saying that we demand change. We demand that you go out there and start taking care of our infrastructure so these kind of accidents don't happen. America, richest country on earth, and yet we can't take care of our own We can't take care of our infrastructure. It's like they put down the railroad tracks and they were like, well, we got down the railroad tracks, never to do anything with them again. Oh, we built this bridge, never to do anything again. Oh, we put in these roads, never fix them again. Instead, we're wasting our money on other things. We gave $500 billion to Ukraine for their war. $500 billion. Why isn't that money going towards things like what has happened in our country? The train derailment, our infrastructure, hell, our health care. Anyway, I had no idea I'd come on here and rant the way I'm ranting, but I guess I needed to get it off my chest. I am going to pull some cards because I really feel like the mother, our earth, man, she's crying. And I don't want to know how she's feeling about this. Her message and Spirit's message to us. Can we take any kind of comfort from this? Is there any hope? Oh, let's go. Oh, deceit. First card out, deceit. What more do I have to say about this? Our government, the people, the money people, are lying to us. They're covering things up. They're hiding things from us. They are lying. They're telling those people that the air is fine, that the water is fine. Drink it. Well, you go live there, rich motherfucker. You go live there. You drink the water. You plant your garden in that soil. You let your kids live there and play. They're lying to us. That's what the mother's got to tell us. It's a big fucking lie. Of course, that's no surprise. It's no surprise. We know they've been lying to us forever. We've just got to be strong. We got to realize that there is a higher power here, because we can't rely on the deceitful government, corporations, money makers. We can't rely on them. The only thing we can rely on in this earth, on this earth, is Spirit, and to have strength in our beliefs, that we believe that there is help out there, and it's not man-made help, it's spiritual help. So start praying, guys. Start praying for change. Let your light shine bright. If enough of us pray for the same kind of things or believe for the same kind of things, we can manifest. We can change it. We can shine our light to make this a better place for all of us, to combat the evil that is happening here on our earth. And we know damn well that there is evil. All right, I'm going to pick one more energy card. Is there hope? Yes, we have hope. The spiritual help, our strength of higher power, of our higher power. I am so pissed, and I've been pissed ever since I heard about this thing happening. I've just been so pissed. All right, contract. In the scales of justice, blindfold, not seeing the truth. The scales contract. I don't know if there will be any scales of justice happening here. I sure hope that there's some accountability and some corporation, not person, is held accountable and helps clear up and clean up, if that's possible, the damage that has been done. But yet, there is the blindfold on. I think that's the deceit, the lying that they are doing to the people. And the people are so upset and so worried about their livelihoods and all that, that they choose sometimes to put on the blindfold and not see, so that they can continue living the way that they've always lived. They can grow their gardens and they can raise their animals and their children. That it's better for them to say, I don't see it, so it's not there. But we need to see it, because it is there. Okay, I picked some, I'm going with stone. I'm going with the stone card because that's part of the earth. Let's see what the stones have to share with us. I'm not sure how you say this. Charistyle, green, heart, energy, animals. Yes. Animals. Poor animals can't speak for themselves. They have to depend on us humans for everything. And we need to keep them in mind that they're part of this too. It just isn't affecting humans. It's affecting the animal population, the animal life. Aquamarine communication. For me, this card is us talking about it. Us doing something about it. Us letting our government know how dissatisfied and unhappy we are with the way things are going. Open up that throat chakra right there. There's that blue. Open up that throat chakra and communicate, speak our mind like I'm doing right now. And I'm getting on here and I'm telling you how I'm feeling about things. We all need to be doing that. We all need to be pissed. I know that there's train tracks that run right through Medford, right 5 miles away from me. Who's to say it couldn't happen right here? Who's to say it couldn't happen in your town? Let's see. I'm going to pick a tarot card. I'm really hoping to see some hope. Okay. The world. The world. The earth. Our mother. This affects the world. A lot of things have been affecting the world in the last 3 years. Of course, you know, the pandemic that we've all been through affected the world. And these accidents affect the world. see there that she's looking up to the heavens. She's looking up to the heavens. She's praying. And there's that light coming down because there is spiritual help. I'm not sure how the spiritual help will help, but we got to believe it's going to help. Okay. One more. Oops. That was quick. 9 of Cups. Oh, there is, well, I don't know. I'd like to say, yes, there is hope. Yes, there is hope. Spirit, us, we still have some hope. But the one thing that concerns me about this card here is this treasure chest down below there, full of money. Again, is that the corporations and in the government and all that? Is this their card or is this our card? She's letting it go. She's throwing all those cups up in the air, letting it go. Letting go of fear, letting go of fear. Letting in spirit to help heal the situation, heal her heart, heal her soul, her mind, her body. Oh, funny, I thought I was picking up a tarot card, and I picked another stone card. I guess there's no accidents. Red jasper, healthy boundaries. Red is root chakra, grounded to the earth, healthy boundaries. Self-explanatory, isn't it? There needs to be healthy boundaries set. We need to demand healthy boundaries being set for all of us. I brought out these cards, a couple Earth cards here, because I wanted to see what Mother Earth had to tell us, what she may wanted to share. I mean, this whole thing here is for me talking about Mother Earth here, but specifically these cards I thought would be apropos. So let's see what comes up. Oh, Mother, is there anything you want to share with us? Is there any hope for us? I don't know. There we go. Oh, rebirth. Spring equinox, rebirth. There is hope. There is hope. So we have to have that strength and know that Spirit is helping us have that strength to know that there is hope for our future. There is hope for change. There is hope for people to wake up and see what's really happening and to use their voices and get out there and start demanding change. There is hope. There is rebirth. look on this card here. And you see the animals and the insects and the plants. Yeah, I don't know. If we don't get our shit together, there might not be any humans left. You know, well, we might be our own, well, we are our own worst enemies. We are the one creating the havoc and the destruction. I hope that's not the case. You know, I know my time here on earth is limited, but I think about my children and my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren, the future generations that come after me, my legacy, Frank's legacy, and I want them to have a beautiful home that they can live on and be healthy and live their lives and learn and grow and help for the future. That's our hope, or the light. Part of the light that we can share is that we want this for the future generations. I want it for the future generations. Anyway, that's enough of the cards that I'm going to do. I'm going to pick an affirmation and close this out. Oh, that was quick. Let's see. I follow the path of right action. I follow the path of right action. I choose my thoughts to be in alignment with all that is my highest good and greatest joy. All is well in my world. We know what the right action is. Do we have the strength and the gumption to do what is right? I choose my thoughts to be in alignment with all that is for my highest good and greatest joy. For all that is of my highest good, the earth's highest good, the animals' highest good, for all that, for the highest good and the greatest joy. So that's where I'm closing out. You gotta hope. You know, if you don't hope, then there's nothing left. So we gotta believe that there is light out there and we are part of that light, and we need to choose to shine our light and to believe for change, because we can make it happen. Okay, guys, that's it for today, and blessed be. Bye-bye.